Yo, shalom, Israel. Grace and peace be unto the 12. I pray everybody is doing okay. Like I said, today we're going into Psalms breakdown, Psalm chapter 1. I do not know why I got blue on one side of my screen, but hey, we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. But yeah, Psalm chapter 1 is what we're gonna do. Um, so let's get ready to get this thing started. Um, I'm sorry, looking for something else. Okay. Oh yeah, Psalm chapter 1. So before we get into it, I'm gonna go give shout outs to the brothers and sisters in the class. Like I said, glad to see y'all. Good evening, good evening. Grace and peace be unto the 12. There's nothing we could do without the Lord that's looking out for us. And I said, I hope peace be unto all my brothers and sisters that are out here in these streets. I would say streets, countries, whatever you want to say. We scattered all over. So all my people that's out here suffering, man, like I said, I pray y'all doing okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go to Matthew chapter 26, verse 6. I'm sure. No, I didn't. I said I'm gonna go to the comments. Let's go to the comments. Hey, how you doing, Sister Yaliyah? Grace and peace be with you. Shalom, shalom. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Pray all's going well. Lava Lamb, glad to see you in the building. Peace be with you as well. Shalom, shalom. Grace and peace, Des. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hopefully, I was going well with you. And said we're gonna get this lesson going. We're gonna get the Book of Psalms series, Psalms breakdowns. And let's go ahead before we teach any of the word. Let's get Matthew 26 and 6. Matthew chapter 26, verse 6. Now, when Jesus was in Bethany in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, to what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor. When Jesus understood it, he said unto them, why trouble ye the woman? For she hath wrought a good work on me. For ye have the poor always with you, but me you have not always. For in that she poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached throughout the whole world, there shall also this woman have done be told from memorial of her. So whenever we bring out the true gospel of Jesus Christ, the gospel is spoken to the 12 tribes of Israel and Israel only. Who are those people? The slave descendants, those that are oppressed, those that are struggling, those that are going through hell unto this day. Whenever we bring out the true gospel of Jesus Christ to those people, we are always going to remember the woman that put the ointment on the body of our Messiah, Jesus the Christ. All right. Now further ado, let's go ahead and get ready to dive into this. And stand with Israel. Yeah, for sure. Funeral leech, yep, stand with Israel. And we ain't talking about those people that pretend to be Israel. We talking about us. Stand with the blacks. You know what I'm saying? That's who you with. What is it? Meet the blacks? Yeah. The people that say they going after Israel are going to meet the blacks, and we're the ones they're going to meet. So let's go ahead and dive into this thing. Like I said, without further ado, let's get this lesson started. We're gonna get Psalm chapter 1, verse 1. Oh, and Sarah, I'm glad you just joined. See you in the building as well. Oh, hold on, wait. That is not cleared up on my screen. Yeah. Sorry. All right, my bad. Had to mess with this light to see what happens. And it sure did affect some of it. So what we're gonna do is this right here. Yep. All right, that helped a little bit. Yeah, let's go. We're doing this. All right, y'all. There we go. I don't know why that might be why people do that. Think I learned something new, y'all. All right. Yep. There we go. I done learned something new. Hey, hold on. Yeah, let's give me one real quick second. Okay. All right. Good. We back. All right. Man, I don't know what's going on. That was crazy. That was goofy. But we back. All right, let's go. Psalm chapter 1, verse 1. We're gonna dive into this lesson. And sorry about that delay, but we back in action. Psalm chapter 1, verse 1. We are going into the breakdown of the Psalms. And a lot of people in Christianity messed that up. The church completely destroys the understanding of Psalm. They have no clue what they're talking about, but we gonna get into it. It might be some days where I do multiple Psalms in a day. So I'll keep y'all updated, let y'all know. Or I might just all of a sudden just jump out and just do another song. You know what I'm saying? You never know. But Let's get into it. Psalm chapter 1, verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Now, we're going to go ahead and unpack this because it's a lot more to it than people would understand. He says, blessed is the man that walk not in the counsel of the ungodly. When he says walk in the counsel of, when he's saying you execute the actions of what people tell you, you actually do the things that people tell you that is contrary to God. That is walking in the counsel. Walking in something is being it. You know, people say, don't talk about it, be about it. When you walk it, you are being about it. Or the other saying, walk it like you talk it. You cannot walk in the counsel of the ungodly. You can't carry yourself like a person that is ungodly, because now you're carrying yourself like a sinner. And he reads on, he says, nor standeth in the way of sinners. Stand in the way of sinners, meaning you're in the path. You are kicking it with all the evil people. You are hanging with the murderers, the thieves, the drunkards. That's who your friends are. And not only are they your friends, but y'all actually on one accord. Because again, remember, two can't walk together unless they be agreed. So if you got two that's able to hang together and stay together, guess what? They must be agreed. They have to be. They have to be on the same page. So when you got people on the same page that's against God, then guess what's going to happen? They are going to be standing in the same path or the way. The way is obviously how you live your life. As I talked about before, you got a roadmap, you got a GPS. If your map is going to sin, then guess what you are doing? You are in the way of sinners. All right, let's go on. And he says, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. When you sit in that seat, again, that's your resting place. You know what I'm saying? You are with the people that are mockers. Scorners or mockers or scoffers. Someone that's scorning, they are mocking. They are making fun of God. They are actually taking his name in vain. They take his name in vain, or they just all out just deny him completely outright. And scriptures talk about people that deny God outright, and a lot of us fall into that category if we don't stand with God and we are not proud to profess that we are with God. A great illustration of that is Mark 8:38. I'm gonna read that really quick. Mark chapter 8, verse 38. Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels. See, the Lord will be ashamed of you also. Why? Because you are ashamed of being mocked by the scornful, the scorners, the scoffers. There'll be scoffers that will continue to do the evil that they feel good to do, but they'll be scoffing at you. They'll make fun of you. And you have to be all right with being mocked by wicked people, because you should not let wicked people affect you and be like, oh yeah, I want to join y'all. We don't want to join with them. We don't want to join with the people that are contrary to the Most High, that are sinners, that are wicked, that are hateful. Because again, at the end of the day, to be someone that would not follow the law, statutes, and commandments, you are a hateful person. It is what it is. It's what the Bible says. Because love is the keeping of the commandments. Love is who God is. God is love. And if you are not God, you are not of God, or you are not comparable to God, then you are hate, because God is love. And if you aren't God, you are hate. So keep that in mind. Let's go to Psalm chapter 1, verse 2. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. See, the person that's blessed is the person that has joy keeping the commandments. They love having to, fast on the Day of Atonement. They enjoy getting the opportunity to show God they love him by sleeping in a tent during tabernacles. They enjoy, keeping the Passover and keeping the Feast of Unleavened Bread, where they put all leaven out their house, their homes. They enjoy that. They love getting rid of the yeast because their delight is in the law of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And when your delight's in the law, you think about it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just like people, if you listen to a whole bunch of songs, what's that song? Baby boy, you stay on my mind. And then it says, and I think about you all the time. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know who sang it, but it sounds like a Destiny's Child, Beyonce type song. But y'all know what I'm talking about. I think about you all the time. Stay on my mind. That's how it got to be with God. We got to think about the Lord all the time. We got to meditate in his word day and night, because the book of the law is the word, is what he tells us. So whatever he tells us is what we always thinking about, because we always remembering him in every walk of life. That's how you are blessed, if you're thinking about God all the time. because it's going to come out in your actions, in your day-to-day life. Whatever you do, it's going to have something to do with the Most High. It's going to have something to do with the truth. It's going to have something to do with glorifying him, letting your light shine. That's what you want to do as the children of Israel. You want to show God that you love him. You want to show him that, hey, I want to represent my daddy as best I can. I don't want to bring shame to his name in his house. I want to bring glory to it. That's how we got to move every day. All right, verse 3. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. Everything you do is going to be well. Everything you're going to do is going to shine. It's going to flourish. It's going to prosper. Why? Because you're like that tree planted by waters. What are the waters? Waters are understanding. Waters that's knowledge. That's wisdom. That wisdom's going to pour into you, and you're going to be planted right next to it. Why? Because you love God so much. You're like, I got to be with you. I'd rather be with you. Rather be with you than anyone else, anything else. You are the only God I love. That's how we got to be. We got to be so glad we get to be near his word. We get to be near the Most High. All praises for that. Glory to the Father for giving us the opportunity for that. We got to be in line with him that much that we don't want to be nothing else but next to him. That's how you got to do. And that's also why I talk about people that if you don't have a congregation in your city, you should be looking for a congregation outside of your city to move to. Why? Because you want to plant your tree by them waters so those waters can help you grow. Because without that water, you will not grow to the level you need to grow. You'll be stagnant. You'll be a little seed just sitting in the ground, waiting to be watered, waiting to sprout. And you might not ever go anywhere. So plant that seed by the rivers. And not just any type of rivers, good rivers. Good rivers with good soil. Let's read on. Verse 4, the ungodly are not so. So the people that are ungodly, the people that are wicked, the people that are contrary to the Most High are not like that. They are not blessed. Let's read on. But are like the shaft, which the wind driveth away. And the shaft is just like the little pellets. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get the definition, make sure I get it right, because I don't want to mislead y'all with that. Yep. The husks of the corn or other seeds separated by winnowing or threshing. So it's threshing. So it says the husk, so it's the husk is the outside of the corn or the outside of the wheat. And it's just what you take off and discard. It's like they're the trash that did discarded. If anybody remember, I did the wheat and the tares get discarded. The weeds, the things that are undesirable. It's just like, we don't want that. Nobody wants that. You get rid of it. The people that are ungodly are that. That's how God looks at them. They're useless to him. You know what I'm saying? He can't do anything with them. Verse 5. Therefore, the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. It says they won't stand in the judgment. Judgment is just being able to balance right and wrong. They will not stand among fair people. They will stand among wicked people. They will be around unfair people, people that are looking to do harm to others. They are going to hang with those people. They're going to make their home, their abode with them. They can't stand. They can't be among, it says this, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. Of the congregation of righteous, a sinner is not going to stay. They're going to depart. That's why you may have someone that may just show up and like, hey, I'm gonna come fellowship with y'all. They'll come one time and they never come back, because if they are sinners, they cannot be among the congregation of the righteous. Now, obviously, they can be the other way around as well. The righteous can't sit among the congregation of the wicked. But more often than not, a lot of times people that come around, they just don't want to repent. They see the righteous and it's threatening to them. You know what I'm saying? It's intimidating. Instead of being inspiring, it's intimidating. What it should do is cause you to be like, hey, I want my life like that. We should be striving for greatness, striving for prosperity in the knowledge of the Most High God. Let's go to verse 6, Psalm chapter 1, verse 6. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. See, he said he knows the way of the righteous. So that's how Christ is going to be like, well done to you. Why? Because he knows you. But if he doesn't know you, he's going to say, depart from me. I never knew you. Why? Because the ungodly will have to perish. The ungodly have to be separated from him. He only knows the ways of the righteous. He only understands those that actually do things right, that want to do right. Because we're not always going to do right. But if we have the desire to do the right thing, we're going to get there. No doubt about it. We will get there because we're going to keep on going until our last breath. So that's what you want to do. You want to be those that are in the council of the godly. Blessed are they who walk not in the counsel of the ungodly. So we want to walk in the teachings of the righteous. Those that walk in the counsel of the ungodly, those that heap up teachers that have itching ears, that's contrary to the Most High, those that love lies, you are not blessed because you walk in the counsel of the ungodly. Those that walk not in the counsel, those that shun wicked teachings, those that aren't those sheep in John 10. Matter of fact, let me get that really quick before we close out. Here's what the sheep of the Most High do. All right, let's go John chapter 10. I want verse 4. John chapter 10, verse 4. And when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. When it says he putteth forth his own sheep and goeth before them, it means he walks in front of them. The shepherd, the good shepherd, is going to walk and the sheep are going to see that goodness. They're going to see that righteousness. They're going to see that light. They're drawn to it. They want to follow that light whithersoever it goes, like the 144,000 will do. But verse 5, here's what they'll do when a stranger is calling them and trying to get them to follow. And when a stranger, John chapter 10, verse 5, and a stranger, will they not follow. Read that again. John chapter 10, verse 5, and a stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers. They're going to run from like, I don't know that. I don't recognize that. I only recognize something that sounds like right, sounds like righteousness, sounds like something that's good, sounds fair and just. A just man is going to he's going to attempt to go in the way of righteousness. An unjust man is going to look for darkness. He's going to look for evil. So we got to be, again, that Psalm chapter 1, verse 1 person. Blessed is the man who walk not in the counsel of the ungodly. We want to walk in the counsel of the ungodly. So if ungodly men give you counsel, don't listen to it. But if godly men tell you where to go, then you need to make sure you own it. All right. So this concludes Psalm chapter 1, verse 1. Pray I got some understanding. Everybody gain some understanding. Put a 1 in the chat. And if you are lost and didn't get it, put a 2 in the chat. That's fine. And if you do get a 2 in the chat, please put what you didn't understand or put it in the comment section after the lesson, and we'll go from there. All right. So Israel, love y'all. Y'all have a good day. This concludes Psalm 1 and 1. Y'all, have a good one. Peace be with y'all. I love y'all. Shalom, shalom.